The Trailblazers fan base is known for its dedication and support, not to mention its knowledge of the team. Tonight, I want to introduce you to a devoted Blazer fan who makes the trek from St. Helens to Portland to cheer on her Blazers. She's a season ticket holder that has become known as the Portland mom and grandma.
I really like Nick Batumans, Dante Cunningham, and Jeff Pendergraph. Excuse me, it's Jeff Ayers now, or Luke Babbitt. I'd like to be your Portland mom.
And that is just what longtime Portland Trailblazers season ticket holder Patrea Kroll did. It was in 2008 during Blazers Summer League when Patrea had her first conversation with then Blazers rookie Nicholas Batum. She asked him if she could adopt him while he played here in Rip City.
And he said, "Oh, that'd be great. You have to take my mother and sister too, though." That was the start of being a Portland mom for some of the guys. When I adopt them, I communicate with them after games. We drive down to the bus and visit for a little bit.
Patrea and her husband Bill became avid Blazer fans in the late 90s, cheering from their seats in Section 331.
My husband and I always liked basketball. We went to games over in the Coliseum, and then one of the doctors that I worked with, I worked at Emmanuel ER for 36 years, and we decided that we'd like to have season tickets, but with our schedules, we couldn't have a whole season at that time because one of us would be working. So we bought a full season and we split it in half.
But when Bill passed in the summer of 2006, Patrea had to decide if she was going to keep her season tickets. She not only kept them, but she also decided to travel to Las Vegas for NBA Summer League, and that is where being a Blazers mom / grandma all began. She says she knows Bill is so happy to see her still cheering on her Blazers.
And let me tell you, when it's a close game and we're within a point or two, sometimes I'll look up there and say, "Okay, Bill, walk on over to Jesus and tell him to help these boys win this game."
Patrea's friendly demeanor and years of team knowledge is what fellow fans, ushers, and others have come to love about seeing her around the Rose Quarter campus.
We do so many things with Rip City United. They have so many events, and I get to meet the kids and talk to them. And I used to say, I want to be your Portland mom. Now I just tell them they can call me grandma.
And who is her next player adoptee?
Probably one of my favorite ones that I want to adopt is Shaden Sharp.
At 79 years old, Patrea says no matter what, it is hard to keep her away from Blazer games and from church. Patrea thanks her son Jeff for driving her to games and the Moda Center's hospitality.
Guest services is absolutely fantastic. I had an issue with my knee and was pretty much, my mobility was limited for almost a year. Elaine in guest services, she'd say, "Just give me a call, we'll send a wheelchair up."
Patrea Kroll is undoubtedly a fixture at Trailblazers home games.
I have a Blazer family, and I have a hospital family, and I have a church family, and my family.